let's talk about one of my favorite parts, and hopefully is one of your favorite part too. The result of the Casino Royale event. So the match itself, as the opener, was kind of weird, and I would say the thing I would change is the order of like the entrance of people, because I didn't like how it was Andrade's guy, and then it was Andrade, and then it was Yuta, and then you get Claudio, and I'm like,
they should have done. I think it was it 8? I think it was.
It
8.
was about like 8, 9.
So I think it was
so weird.
They should have done one of each faction, then bring one of each faction afterwards.
That's what I would.
But I think it was Yuta and Phoenix,
Which is a great start.
Then they brought Rush. Then they brought Andrade. Then they brought Andrade.
When Andrade came in, he set up a ladder.
And that whole setup thing was a mess. It was just bad.
And then when Claudio came in, he readjusted.
Not for nothing, but everything was like dead.
Do you understand why I said it's not?
Everything was dead until Penta showed up. Penta showed up, and it was just like, all right, let's do this.
Guys,
he brought energy.
Yes.
Claudio, you would think, oh, maybe no. It was bad.
He was,
and also
check my friends.
Is it Dante Martin from?
What are you doing? Yeah,
from Top Flight. I think Dante Martin from Top Flight. Him and Sir Penta, them two brought the energy. Everybody else was just like trying to set up, and it was just like, no. We just want action. I'm surprised. Knock on wood, I'm glad that he didn't get hurt or nothing. But Phoenix,
he needs to chill out. An injured pro.
He needs to chill out.
Like, I don't understand how he. But thank the heavens. Yeah. Hopefully he could be. Leave it in the center. Thank God he's going to be like. He's currently a champion. I hope he stay healthy to stay as champion. I don't know.
Pac is, I think, the first double champion,
which is amazing too.
I like that they are, and unfortunately how it happened, but I appreciate that they're giving the people, in-house people, the credit that Pac's been there since day one, and Penta, so at least they're getting some, it's not, they didn't earn it. They earn it because they defeated, but I feel like now let's see what they do with the titles. And
I want to continue with that, but I'm going to put it aside. And let's just talk about the invasion that occurred, which I was like, this is interesting. Yeah. And when we saw it was Storkley. Is it Storkley?
I think Mark Starling so his new group.
I wish he would have kept the word Bevan. I wish he would have kept that. Yeah. It's such more easier on the tongue.
We was like, who? We saw people getting attacked. I was like, what's going on? So he walked up and we was like, all right, so is this the end? Then the masked wrestler came through
with the devil mask on, which again we were all speculating: is it MJF? Is it someone who haven't been announced yet? Or
because I was checking during when after he was given the chip, I was checking online to see what other people were saying. So people were commenting MJF, Enzo, which was like Enzo got bulked up, but I was like, okay. Christopher Daniels, the people were saying, but it was just like, why? For me, it was like, why Enzo?
Daniels is in charge of talent acquisition. Like, why would he be? He's too old for that. Why would anybody want to face him in that? No offense, but why would anybody want to face him in a heavyweight match? Like,
so
no.
I was like, all right. So we knew MJF was going to show up eventually, but we didn't know. I didn't expect to be him, which was great. Showcase
the way how the mask, when he was masked, his persona, the way how he walked in,
and he made us wait. He was like, no, you gotta wait.
Which I gave more weight, be like, maybe it really is MJF. Which at the end of one of the top 10 worst heavyweight championship match I ever witnessed, because Goldberg is still number one. That, like, he's the worst of the worst, but one of the top 10 worst match I ever witnessed. at the end, the devil revealed himself with video. Well, first it was the voice message from Tony Khan saying, you know, you got to come back. We're going to pay you this much money. You're going to be part of the Casino Royale, this and that and the third. And then a video package from CM Punk saying one of the greatest trick the devil ever has done is make the world believe he never existed. Mm-hmm. And when we saw the mask, person, which was MJF, what gave it away was the scarf. Yeah. Because once he put on the scarf, we was like, MJF. Yeah.
I feel like honestly, this whole CM Punk situation would have been resolved if he would have cashed in that day, taken over. You know what I'm saying?
I've been saying that.
Like,
we've been saying that.
Like that, the whole scrum and people being...
The whole mess.
Yep.
It's like in The Office when Kevin brought the stew and he dropped it and he was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to clean that all of that shit up, you know what I'm saying? I wish he could have cashed in that chip and beat CM Punk in the condition that he was in.
Especially at Chicago.
Oh, my God. And all Chicago saying MJF while CM Punk was holding the belt.
He stole the crowd. Like, he stole the crowd. Think I saw a report. I think Jericho, I forgot who, he was doing an interview that he was talking to MJF. He was saying, keep doing what you're doing. Because basically, at the moment, he was the top heel. Yes. People are gonna hate you so much that they're gonna like you, and you will become a babyface. And so it has happened. Like he's been,
and he quickly made everybody like as soon as everybody was chanting MJF. What does the first thing he does? He flicked everybody off, be like, "F you, I'm coming for the belt," and I'm like, "Damn, that." Excuse me, like, can we talk about it? So then we move to Wednesday night, right? Where he talks about like he was like the opener basically. Yeah. And
Moxley ruined that promo. I don't like it. I didn't like Moxley interrupting.
No, he calls speed a speed.
True, but if Moxley didn't show up, that would have been the most perfect follow up to what happened on Sunday.
So you rather would have had MJF lie to your face with sugarcoat lies.
Just leave it. Just leave
Buffalo is the best.
Just leave it there.
Josh Allen is a legend.
Just leave
I'm
it.
I'm going for the belt. It doesn't matter who's going to be in the tourney because I got the chip and I'm going to win.
Just leave it there.
Nah, Moxley did the right thing.
Because next week, it's in New York, so he could have been like, then flip the switch on. You know what I'm saying? Like, play with, you know what I'm saying? Like,
the man is from Long Island. He was in Buffalo. I would have done the same thing personally. Like, no, I'm not gonna like. He's from Long Island. Most likely, he's
maybe a Jets or
exactly or an Islander for hockey versus like the Bills. Yeah.
But I would just like kept it there because I feel like he just ruined like not the momentum, but he had him and he had the crowd on his hand.
He still did,
and it's just like Moxley. Why would you like?
Because Moxley had to. Moxley, what he had to do is to grasp the attention of the audience. Be like, you guys, you are forgetting the message, the quote. You know what I'm saying? The greatest trick the devil ever done. He's doing it right in front of your eyes.
What was it? I think I was like, I have to write this down. He was like,
are you gonna quote Moxley or are you gonna
MJF? He was like, I'm better than Moses. And he will take him to the promised land. And it was just like, which is true. This company needs MJF to take him to the promised land.
Well, they need more than Moses. They need Moses,
and the only thing
Elijah,
I was like,
Jesus Christ, I was like, in the whole because I was like, horsemen to save this company.
I'm like, I appreciate that he took some biblical thing about Moses, but I was like, does he know Moses didn't make it to the promised land? He died before the promised land. So I was like,
again, he's giving that false promise because that's what the devil do. Yeah. And I'm like I said, he was playing his role perfectly. Yeah. I'm with you on that. I'm 100% with you with that. What I'm saying is what Moxley did was like, bro, he's a false prophet. He's not even being sincere. Mm-hmm. And when MJ would be like, oh, spade is a spade, you right. Mm-hmm. F the buff. As soon as he flipped the script, I was like, I liking this. F the Bills, F y'all. I might still go to WWE. I'm quoting Triple H. I'm doing this, that, and the third. And I was like, I'm loving this.
The bidding wars of 2024. That's that. 2024 is gonna be the year.
Oh, if I still have the belt to 20, are you gonna pull a Roman Reign on us? Are you gonna hold on to this belt for more than 300 days, my guy, to see who's gonna get you in 2024? Brilliant. And what did Mox did? Because yes, I am more favorable for Mox. This is not a spoil. This is a spoiler. Like, I'm a Mox fan. I love Mox. Even when he was Dean Ambrose, I love that dude. I love Jonathan Goodman. He was like, listen, bro, I'm not in the mood. Get out of my ring before we actually go rounds. And what does MJF does? He sells the bit. Be like, oh yeah, I'm buttoning his shirt.
It got stuck. I was like, yo, why? Out of all times, they got stuck. I'm like,
yo, I was like, bro, this is gold. This is gold. MJF have everybody in his pants, Pete, because he, since he was gone for more than a few months or a couple of months, we almost forgot about him.
Yeah, he was
missed.
Yeah, he was.
And now he's adored and he's loved.
Because he was still people's, not mind, but like, we knew eventually he would come back we were talking about All Out and everything. So he showed up on All Out, which was great. Same thing with Kenny Omega. I was like, oh, when Kenny's coming, and we didn't know his timeline. But I really, it's going to be, unfortunately, we're going to have them two battle it out for the title.
Kenny and MJF? No,
MJF and Moxley. Yes.
I don't know, because I don't know what Daniel Bryan is going to do with Y2J, and I don't know if Bryan is going to be Moxley. I don't know. That's a different topic. We're going to get into.
I think that's going to be a good tournament, but I think we already see what
MJF have done so far was good for business. You got people stirring the pot, be like, what is Triple H doing that MJF want to go there and be with them? Why is MJF so being more attractive?
We're really seeing what Triple H is doing better. Basically, everything that AW was giving us in the beginning.
It was more rhetorical fashion, because we know what he's doing.
But it was just like,
I'm just saying, for the people who are on Twitter and on social media, they be like, why he's quoting WWE? Why he's, you know what I'm saying? It's like, this kid is not, so far has not missed. Within the, 48, 72 hours that he was announced being back, he has not missed. And next week, it's still stirring the pot. It's still stirring the pot until I think it's September 21st. That's where
they're going to New York.
Yeah, the Queens.
Arthur Ashe.
Yeah. So that is going to be a big promo that MJF, man. I'm rooting for you, boy. I'm winning. I'm hoping that you win the belt. I'm winning that you cheat your way in keeping the belt. I'm hoping that you give us more finesse. You know what I'm saying? And like, with all the henchmen that he has too, you got freaking W. Morrison, you got the Ass Boy,
you have Ethan Page,
you got Dean, Captain Dean, I think, the one with the green hair.
I know it's
not. Is it Dean? I think that's Dean, right? Or Sean?
Sean Dean, I don't think that's. I know it's W. Morrison. You have Ethan Page. You have the two brothers, the Ass Boys. And I think I forgot what's the other one.
The black dude with the green hair.
I don't know if that's.
I feel like that's Dean. Yeah. Or who's the guy that has like the worst losing record? Like he's been losing nonstop. Whoever that guy is, might be comment down below.
I think it might be Lee Moriarty.
Maybe. Okay.
Yeah, I think it might be him.
Either way, he has a goon. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that means Moxley in the Combat Pool Club has that's gonna be a entertainment shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's good enough. So